President Donald Trump signed an executive order declaring his plan to sell Chinese owned TikTok's US operations to US and global investors. Under the agreement, the app's algorithm will be operated in the United States and overseen by Oracle. If completed, the deal will transfer control of TikTok's US operations, along with a copy of the algorithm, to a new joint venture based in the United States with majority American investors and run by American board of directors. Vice President JD Vance said the new US company will be valued at around 14 billion, putting a price tag on the popular short video app far below some analysts' estimates. TikTok's parent company ByteDance will retain a less than 20% stake in TikTok US following the deal. However, the investor group has not yet been finalized. The deal is still awaiting some formal regulatory approvals from China. Many have concerns about TikTok, Johannes, but can you tell us why there are so many fears over TikTok?
Well, Tiffany, the fear is not just who owns TikTok, it's who can control it and who can quietly steer it. Under China's national intelligence law, organizations and citizens must support, assist, and cooperate with state intelligence work. That legal duty, paired with secrecy obligations, means US officials worry that any residual access by a China based affiliate could be used to reach Americans' data regardless of company promises. The second fear is influence, Tiffany. TikTok scale about 170 million US users multiplies the stakes because the recommendation system does not just host speech, it controls it. The feed can be shaped by code updates or model tuning that are impossible for outsiders to audit in real time. In upholding the sale law, the Supreme Court accepted the government's interest in countering both data collection and covert content manipulation, and it highlighted precisely this recommendation engine risk. That's why US law does not stop at change in shareholders. It requires a qualified divestiture that ends foreign control and precludes any operational relationship, explicitly including cooperation on the recommendation algorithm or data sharing. In other words, the remedy targets the level of influence and access, not just the mailing address. And the bottom line, even with a new US structure, trust will turn on verification. Who holds the keys to the code that ranks the feed, who can ship updates where US data actually lives, and whether independent monitors can detect and stop backchannel access. Until those questions are answered with continuous technical proof, not just policies, many of the fears you're hearing about TikTok will persist.